Globally, the transport sector is rapidly moving towards electrification. This means that export and import markets for petrol vehicles are shrinking, while electric vehicle markets are growing. So transport is the second biggest contributor to the carbon intensity of Cape Town's economy. This is exacerbated by urban sprawl and the long distances that freight has to travel over a country as large as South Africa. Increased congestion and inefficiencies not only increase the city's greenhouse gas emissions, they worsen air quality and therefore contribute to adverse and costly health impacts on our residents. The city's drive for sustainable transport is reflected in our recent ambitious commitment to being carbon neutral by 2050. And this target can only be reached through significant transitions in urban form, energy sources, transportation, and resource efficiency. Specifically, the electricity grid must be based on significant renewable energy, and we must prepare for a complete transition to electric or alternative fuel-powered freight, bus, taxi, and passenger vehicles by 2050.
The United Nations Industrial Development Organization has selected Cape Town as a partner city in its low-carbon transport project to install 2 solar-powered electric vehicle chargers. The project will give the city valuable experience in rolling out electric vehicle or EV charging stations. The stations will increase awareness around e-mobility. Importantly, it is hoped that they will increase the uptake of EVs. And finally, it will give the city crucial data and information on the impacts and sustainability of the EV charging technology.
The city's Facilities Management Department has been tasked with the installation phase of the pilot project. 2 EV charging sites have been identified, the one at the Bellville Civic Centre and the second at the Somerset West Civic Centre. The sites were selected for several reasons. Firstly, they are both city-owned and considered to be situated in a highly visible and accessible location for the public usage. Both sites have ample parking lot space designated for the installation. Safety is another important factor to prevent vandalism or theft, while parked cars are on site during the charging. Finally, both sites are well positioned for on-site solar PV generation as well as connection to the local electricity grid. Also exciting news to the EV owners is that the charging will be free to the public for the first 2 years.
I'm here at the Bellville Civic Centre where the first installation has been completed. A multidisciplinary city project task team is involved in the design, installation, operation and maintenance of this pilot project. The installation consists of several components. Firstly, a carport has been erected on an area of parking lot at the Civic Centre sites, which covers 2 parking bays. The carports have an AC Type 2 charging station that can simultaneously charge 2 EV cars. The carport roof is completely covered with a grid-tied solar PV installation to offset the electricity consumed by the chargers. Finally, the chargers and the solar PV systems will be metered to collect valuable data regarding the charger usage, energy demand, and renewable energy generation from the systems.
The demand for transport services will grow in the coming years. The challenge the industry faces is to reduce the environmental impact of the sector while delivering improved mobility. The transition to electric vehicles presents many opportunities for the city. Firstly, there are health benefits from a reduction in local air pollution. There are economic benefits from the lower running costs of EVs and our reduced reliance on imported liquid fuels. And there are environmental benefits as we transition our city away from fossil fuels to become part of the international green economy. The donation of these EV charging stations from UNIDO's low-carbon transport project is significant. The lessons we will learn will be important in helping us reach our carbon-neutral goals and developing climate resilience for the benefit of all our residents.